First possession of the game, Weston Hoyt, 35-yard touchdown run, and the Rangers are in front 7-0.
It was all Forest Lake in the first 30 minutes. Weston Hoyt was carrying the load for the Rangers, a 35-yard touchdown run for the first score of the
back. Keegan Zeidler, lateral pass to Hoyt. He does the rest. 27 yards for a nice gain. Then it's a tough run up the middle by Leighton Patzer. It's a 14-yard run to the 12-yard line. Couple of plays later, Zeidler on the option.
And later, Leighton Patzer scoots in to double the Forest Lake lead. The Rangers looking for win number 7 of the season.
Patzer will take it in. Forest Lake is in front, 13-0. Egan ball, Brooklyn Evans on the sneak. The ball's punched out. Colby Christensen recovered by Hoyt. Then it's Patzer with a nice 14-yard gain. And then 3rd and goal at the 12 with 12 seconds left in the half. Zeidler, great catch. Jake Johnson gets a foot inbounds, 20-0 Forest Lake. Fourth quarter, it's 27-7. As you see, he did get that foot inbounds.
The toe drag from Jake Johnson right before the intermission. Forest Lake got it up to 27-0 going into the fourth, but finally Egan found life. This is their second touchdown, a beautiful connection from Brooklyn Evans to Landon Tonsager.
This is a 27-yard score. Egan scored 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Later, with time expiring, the Wildcats flipped the script, forcing a fumble of their own, and quickly moved down the field to score again. Tonsager runs it in, but that's where it ended. Crazy
rally to try to get back into the game. But the final score tonight, Forest Lake wins 27-21.
I thought we could do it. I thought we would get the onside at the end and maybe a miracle could happen, but this just sucks. I hate this feeling. I'm gonna miss these guys so much.
Oh, it was insane. You know, trying to still be like prepared and calm when they're driving on the field. I mean, that's kind of the most important thing is we stayed collected, played together, and got the win at the end of the night. You know, last couple of years obviously haven't gone our way, but this year with the new coaching staff and kind of the new guys playing in different spots, I think we got a new motor to us this year.
In this bracket of 8 is Maple Grove. Easy win. Tonight, Jordan Alagbaju, 1-yard touchdown run against Hopkins. Then Max Johnson. This is a pick 6. Maple Grove wins easily 67-0 over Hopkins. 7-seed Coon Rapids at Prior Lake. Hunter McGilvery with a touchdown run for Prior Lake, but Coon Rapids made this a game. Jacob Maddock to Kaijon Cummings-Coleman. 42-yard touchdown strike. Final score, Prior Lake holds on to win 20-13.
To go deep this year, they hosted Coon Rapids. The Cardinals were up 13-10 in the first half. But here come the Lakers. It's Luke Crosby finding Joey Krause in the flat, and watch him go. That's determination, that's speed. That's an eye in the end zone. 85 yards in all to the 1-yard line. Setting up the go-ahead score in the second half. Prior Lake did just enough to hang on. The defense shut down the Cardinals. Martin Owusu, I've heard his name before, the nice sack. That preserves the win. Prior Lake 20-13 to advance.
Totino-Grace at Eastridge tonight. The Raptors led by Tanner Zolnowski, the quarterback with 4 TD passes, 2 of them to Jalen Reese. That one made it 7-0. Then the two combined again. Watch Reese power his way into the end zone. Final score, Eastridge advances 40-14.
Totino-Grace, Isaac Walker gets some room. There he goes. He is heading to, and he is in the end zone. The Raptors did put up some points as well. Totino-Grace tried to keep pace. Nicholas Ruhorn dropping back off the fake to E.J. Mathis out of the backfield. And that's a good connection for 6. Not enough by any means, though. Eastridge 40, Totino-Grace 14.
Good football game. 3-0 Lakeville North. Fake field goal. Riley Grossman to Lane Johnson, the sophomore. Touchdown for Lakeville North. They're up 10-0.
Lakeville North calls the fake field goal in the second quarter. Riley Grossman to Lane Johnson into your den to make it 10-0.
Jacob McCullough scores a short TD. The Skippers are down 10-7. But Grossman had a big game. Watch this touchdown pass to Najee Nelson. This one covers 78 yards, and Lakeville North, the 5 seed, beats the 4 seed tonight 24-17.
One of the evenly matched games going into the night. North on the attack. Sophomore quarterback Riley Grossman is something. To Najee Nelson, he's got some speed. Lakeville North on top. Lakeville North never gave it up. They played a complete game tonight, both sides of the ball. From short yardage, Sawyer Wilkie for 6. Lakeville North eliminates Minnetonka 24-7.
We checked the scores. Brainerd was leading in that game. Stillwater rallied to win, and it's White Bear Lake surviving against Anoka.
The Knights have had a tough season, but they smelled upset early. Zach Barthel, the Connor long bang through the air. No one near him. How about that? The lead, though, did not last long. Wayzata answered and just kept coming. That's Cole Hybrid to Ford Griffith, and that's 6. Wayzata moves on.
But tonight, Dayon Lovelace, he was the guy for Wayzata, running people over all night long. 5-yard TD run right here. He was just knocking people down, and the Wayzata Trojans pull off the big win. The 5 seed, 33-13.
Special teams, here's a highlight reel. They're already up 7-0 when Jackson Ganser blocks that punt.
Ouch.
Yes, Roseville recovers, but it's still a safety. So at this point, the score is 9-0. And now it means Roseville has to kick off to Rosemont, which they do on the squib. Mackie Whelan picking it up.
Oh, wow.
Did anyone touch him? He looks like a rocket. 48 yards for the score. And that kind of tells the story of the night as Rosemont crushes 57-0.
The Irish up 9-0 on this after a safety in the short kickoff. Mackie Whelan takes it 48 yards for the touchdown, and the Irish were well on their way. Not even a minute later, Justin Cave with the interception, and the Irish roll tonight 57-0. Blaney Edina, the 6 seed Edina, Brady Anderson, 70-yard touchdown run to put the Hornets up 7-0. This was a great game. Michael Douglas scored a couple of times for the Bengals, and this game was tied at 28 late. Anderson scored on a long touchdown run. Here's a shorter one by him. 3 TDs on the night. The 6 seed Edina pulls off the upset. They win over Blaine 35-28, and it's Centennial who will play Edina next. They win tonight. This is a touchdown here by Isaiah Tisdale. 14-10, Osseo led, but then the comeback by Woodbury, by their defense as well. It's a fumble recovery right there, and Woodbury would win.
They trailed Osseo. George Bellios to Charlie Jacobson out of the backfield. He slips, he slides, he does the rest to take a 17-14 Royal lead. Osseo still had time, but they were forced to go for it on 4th down and were denied on the pass play. Woodbury breaks it up, then adds a touchdown. Woodbury 24, Osseo 14.
They'll play Eden Prairie, who knocked off Eastview tonight. Shakopee, the 3 seed tonight. Dominic Jackson hands it off. Ben Holte takes it. 50 yards for the touchdown. And the Shakopee Sabres win tonight over Farmington, 23-15. So they move on. They're the 3 seed. Who will they play? Well, how about Moundsview? Yeah, the 7 seed. Ryan Coynahan, 80-yard touchdown for Moundsview to tie the game at 7. Then Wart Owen hits Hunter Eben. This is a touchdown, and the Mustangs, the 7 seed, upset Champlain Park tonight. Final score 17-7. These are the matchups, and it's Stillwater Lakeville North, White Bear Lake against South, Maple Grove will face Forest Lake at home, and East Ridge will travel to Prior Lake. Yeah, Eden Prairie will get Woodbury next Friday night. And then Shakopee will host Moundsview, a 7 against a 3. Wayzata will travel to Rosemount, and Edina will get a chance to play to advance. They'll get Centennial next week. Wow.